The Riveter is a full auto shotty, which honestly it's not that good, but with this build it's nasty. We're using the fire rounds, and with them we dropped back-to-back MGBs and the enemies weren't too happy.
Bro, I'm going for the fucking camos, dog. I'm not out here sweating my dick off like you. Chill the fuck out, my guy.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell
Okay, ladies and gents, if you want to know the absolute best shotgun build, check out my Lockwood 680 video. That shotgun is absolutely crazy, since this one does hit marker a decent amount. But when we do add the Draven 20 long barrel, this is going to reduce those hit markers by a ton. It's going to increase that effective damage range by 4.8 meters, a 34% increase, which is kind of crazy. And then our minimum damage range is now going to be 42.5 meters. That doesn't matter though. Don't look at that number. The one that matters for the shotguns is going to be your effective damage range. That's basically when it's going to start to take more shots to kill. And so this thing, when you shoot the enemy in the head, it's going to do 35 damage. When you hit like 4.9 meters, that's when it's going to start to maybe take, you know, a few extra shots to the head than it typically would, if that makes sense. Then this is also going to increase that bullet velocity, overall making this weapon a lot stronger. For the next attachment, we need to increase the sprint to fire speed of the weapon. This gun already has a lot of mobility. It just doesn't have that much firepower, which is why we're adding this barrel. But the sprint to fire speed really isn't that good. It's a 227 millisecond sprint to fire speed, which that means basically if you're sprinting and then you pull the trigger, it's going to take 227 milliseconds to be able to fire your weapon. And so that's why we are going to be adding the Phantom, which is going to increase that value by 18.5%, making this thing honestly a lot better. You're not going to die as much. You know, if an SMG players challenges you, they're probably going to kill you. But if you got the Phantom, you have a 18.5% higher chance to kill them. Plus, if you want an ADS, which with this gun, I do recommend you guys to slide around the map and hip fire a lot rather than ADSing. With the Lockwood 680, that one you want to quit scope a little, like just ADS a little bit more often. But if you do need ADS, you can ADS about 9% quicker. And so basically this barrel and this rear grip are going to be like the two main parts of this build. The rest of the attachments are going to be a personal preference thing. But if you do want to catch the enemies on fire, I do recommend you guys to run the Gauge Incinerator, although I don't really think these are that good because it's going to decrease the damage range by 14.3%. But the benefit of running these is that it's going to catch the enemies on fire. So sometimes you'll shoot like 3 shots and then the enemies will be on fire and that fire damage will kill them. Although I recommend to just fire your weapon until they're dead. And so it doesn't matter too much. When this does really help you is if there's like a big cluster of enemies, your teammates are shooting at them, you fire into there, you're gonna probably kill them all because they're gonna catch on fire and that fire is gonna tick them and it's just gonna do that lasting damage. Or if you die, then the enemies are gonna stay on fire. If this didn't bring down the damage range that much, then it would be like a go-to attachment. But since it really hurts the range, it's a personal preference thing. If you don't want to run them, I'll give you a variation of the build. So for the next attachment, we are going to tighten up the pellets, making it a little bit easier to be able to hit all the pellets on the enemy. Therefore, you're going to get more one-shot kills. But a lot of the muzzles in this game that are good are going to be the Modern Warfare 2 muzzles, I believe. The Bryson Improved Choke, I believe this is a Modern Warfare 2 muzzle. All of these, they don't really do anything that is good at all. So stay away from all those. This one is going to tighten up the pellets by 25%. And so I really do like the Bryson Improved Choke. I'm running this in the gameplay, and then it's going to increase the damage range by a little bit, so you'll just, you know, you'll get less hit markers. Another very good muzzle is going to be the X10 Full Choke. This one's going to increase the damage range by 6%, but you don't get that much of like a, you know, the spread is going to still be kind of far. Really personal preference thing. I haven't used it, but I know I would like to use the other one more because we already have a pretty good damage range. This one doesn't increase it by that much. The other muzzle that I showed you is going to make the pellets a lot tighter, and so that's why I like that one. Although, you know, just use the one that you like. It's all personal preference. The Bryson Choke is another very good one. This is kind of in between that first muzzle I showed you and the X10 Full Choke. This one's going to increase that shotgun spread by 38%, which is insane, but we don't get any damage range. Although we do have a better hip fire accuracy, and so I feel like Bryson Choke is going to be the way to go. Next up will be the X10 Choke, and then the other one will be the Bryson Improved Choke. Although you don't even really need to run those. What you could do is go over to your laser, and then I believe the laser that is very good is going to be the Verdant Hook Box Laser. This one improves the hip fire accuracy by 10%, and it's going to improve the tactical stance spread, which that is important. You're going to be sliding and shooting the enemies, and that's when that's going to come into play. A lot of the guns, it doesn't matter. For this one, it does, and it's going to improve the sprint to fire speed, so you're going to be able to fire after sprinting a lot quicker. I really like this build right here, and then what you guys could also do is go ahead and add a magazine. Although you already have 15 rounds, and with this gun, you're not going to really run out of ammo if you're on Shipment. You're going gonna die before you get through those 15 rounds. Although if you want, you can run the 30. That's what I'm rocking in the gameplay since I am going for the streak. I'm playing a little bit slower. I'm not trying to die. I'm trying to streak up. And so the 30 does help if you are playing a tad slower. Really personal preference. I change up my build all the time. The main part, remember, is going to be this barrel and then this rear grip. If you don't want to run a magazine, you guys could run a underbarrel. The best underbarrel for this gun is going to be the hand stop. Also, I will give you guys a screenshot in like a very organized fashion if you are confused. So the hand stop is going to be a very good attachment to increase the overall mobility and a little bit of the handling on the weapon, increase that sprint to fire speed by 10%, and it's going to improve the movement speed by 4.7%. So that means you can run around the map and find enemies 4.7% quicker. I really do like to run the hand stop. I believe maybe in one of the game, no, I'm not in the game. Yeah, in the gameplay, I'm not running the hand stop. I am not running the laser either. I'm going to be running a magazine, and then I'm going to be adding the muzzle, which the muzzle I was adding was the Bryson improved choke, and I guess I was not running the hand stop on here. This is the build if you guys want to take a screenshot of the one I was rocking in the gameplay. I was really liking this one. If you do not like the fire rounds, I would take off the fire rounds, and then honestly I would go over to the laser and I would add the hook box 1. This is a great build. If you do not care about the magazine, then go over to your underbarrel and then add the hand stop 1. This is going to be a very nasty build. One other thing I do want you guys to try out real quick is going to be the canted laser. I wasn't running the gameplay. I don't really care for it, but I also really like it. So this one is going to basically make it so you have a tighter hip fire, so you can like ADS as you're hip firing, and you can get a lot of one-shot kills because it's going to really tighten up those pellets, and then you're still like hip firing and things. And so this one's pretty fun, but I just prefer just to, you know, just do the regular hip fire. But this one, very nice. Oh, and then you can't like get the tack stance. I don't think you can fire as you're sliding. Let's see. Okay, you can, but it's not going to be as accurate, basically. And so that's why I don't really care for that one. The reason I'm not running a stock is because we don't need that much movement speed. Yes, it is nice, but if you go to ADS, it's going to be very hard to hit the enemies, and I just really don't think we need this much movement speed. If you really want to have that much movement speed, feel free to add it, but it's just that recoil control is kind of crazy. Yes, I know I said hip fire a lot, but still, if you ever wanted to ADS, it's just a little bit iffy. And so if you guys do want to take a screenshot of this build, this one is another very good one. If I were to run the buffer tube, I would probably take off the hand stop, add the 30 round mag, and then I would run this, or I would add that one laser. I would add the box laser. I really hope this wasn't confusing for you guys. It's just there isn't just one good build for this weapon. It's like I can't just give you guys one good build. There's a lot of very good builds, and I showed you guys the one I was rocking in the gameplay. And if it is confusing, I'll leave like a pinned comment of, you know, my personal favorite one or something. And then for the secondary, I was rocking the Renetti. I was gonna run a shield and be an asshole, but I couldn't get myself to do it. And so if you guys do want to screenshot my favorite Renetti build, here you guys go. And then for the perks, I am running 2 breacher drones. We got the demolition vest so I can be an asshole and chuck those RTD2s everywhere. If you don't really care about that, then you could add the infantry vest or just one of your preference. Overkill is nice if you want to run a shield. And then we got the field upgrade trophy system. Make sure you run this on every game of Shipment. You need the trophy system. If you're not on Shipment, it doesn't really matter what you're rocking. And that's why I'm rocking scavenger gloves, since I do not have the munitions box. Now, the commando is very fun because you can reload as you're sprinting. And yeah, that's probably just what I would run if I am on Shipment. And then we got the lightweight boots. If I'm on any other map, like any big map in the game, I'll run the covert sneakers. And I got the EOD because we always get harassed by grenades. With all that said, let's get into the nasty gameplay. Yo, ladies and gents, we are back on some Shipment. I'm already getting tired of the map because I've been so angry. This map makes me so freaking mad. But okay, we are gonna drop a nasty nuke, which honestly I feel like the enemies are gonna get way more mad than I have been, because we got the fire shotgun. I feel like an asshole whenever I run this thing. It's just like so nasty. I'm glad a lot of the shotguns in this game aren't as good as they were in the other Call of Duty. I'm really curious how the Bryson 680 performs. Wait, no, yeah, the Bryson 680 or Bryson 800. I'm really curious how that performs on here, because on Modern Warfare 2, that shit was a sniper, dude. That thing was actually crazy. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult to get this nuke, but I know I can get this nuke. It would be a little bit easier if I used like a different primary, because this thing is a hit marker machine. You just gotta slide around and just hope that every shot hits, because if you know, it's gonna take 9 shots to kill. But with the fire breath, it kind of blinds the enemy, so it makes it very difficult for them to actually see you. And if you're sliding around, and if you don't care if you die a lot, you can really cause some havoc on here. Okay, so we got all the dudes spawning in there. It's gonna pre-fire that. We're on the 3. I feel like I've shot in like 100 bullets, and I only have 3 kills. Something's a little off. I don't know. I like the other shotgun a little bit more. I heard the haymaker is even worse, which I don't even understand. This thing full auto just goes psycho. Oh my days. Yo. Okay. Gonna cut into here. We just gotta keep the movement going. We gotta keep on beat. Fuck! I gotta start throwing down the trophies. See, when you guys watch me, you guys can learn some stuff. Right there, I died because I wasn't using the trophies. I gotta start using my trophies more. And if you slide, sliding makes this thing actually very good. Dude, what's that guy doing? He like spawns in and just throws nades. But like he doesn't move. Dude, imagine if like the enemy's on fire, if they could kill you. That'd be so fucked up. That'd be crazy. Honestly, I'd be fine with that though because I don't really use shotguns. Gonna chuck those out because I got the demolition vest, so I can just keep regenning those. I just like to throw those over and over, just like how I keep throwing the trophies over and over. Okay, what the fuck was that, teammate? Did you just blow yourself up with the chemical bomb? Are you dead? Oh, he's not dead. Come on. Oh, he's not dead either. Okay, are you dead? There we go. We got one kill after all that, boys. One kill. I think the gun's a little bit better without the Dragon's Breath, but the Dragon's Breath is pretty funny. And so I just feel like Dragon's Breath is just nice on it. Also, since it takes so many shots to kill, it actually, like, you know, I've noticed myself getting... Yeah, you can shoot a couple shots and then look away and the enemy's dead. Or say, you know, you die by the enemy, they'll usually die by your shit. And yo, we got the... Okay, we're actually doing very good. We got the advanced UAV. I still have a ton of ammo, which is good. I can see them on my radar, so then I can basically just pre-fire them over and over. And yo, these spawns, getting some split spawns. I don't like this at all. Why are we getting split spawns? That was sketchy, but I saw him running, and I was like, okay, if he's running, I can kill him. You guys can see I do hip fire a lot with this build. I gotta keep on playing aggressive. That's sketchy as hell, but I gotta keep on playing aggressive. Oh, yo, dude, so satisfied. Oh, it's so fun. Okay, we're gonna throw down these because we know they're gonna be throwing some stuff at us. See, look, I destroyed something. Now they're all spawning on this side, kind of. Very split. Oh, no, I almost died. He didn't even mean to kill me. He really didn't even mean to do that. Oh, there we go. We're on 23. Yo, boys, no way, no way. This is actually my first game on with, like, trying to record this video.
Stop the cap.
Second nuke is gonna be without Dragon's Breath. Just so you guys can see, this thing is good without Dragon's Breath, too. If not better. Low key. That's sketchy. I need like another advance. Huh! Bro, they ain't moving anymore. I think I just gotta hope that they just spawn in inside me. Wait, pause. I don't want that at all. Okay, I want to use my VTOL, but I know once I call this in, they're gonna challenge me. I'm gonna call it in way over here. Look, see, oh, dude, they spawned inside me. Shit. Okay, I gotta hyper focus. Trophies down. Oh, okay, thank God that VTOL didn't kill me. I wouldn't be surprised if it just detoured just to kill me. And yo, you know what's funny? I got tapped to slide on. Like I had dive off. I only have slide on, which that's how you guys want to play. You never want to have the dolphin dive on. Really doesn't help you in this game. Okay, you know what? Wally for the win. RTD2. Oh shit. Okay, that means enemies are close to me since all my teammates spawned over there. Look, see? Spawn's very easy to read. One more kill, boys. I swear to God, if I die. I died in my Lockwood 800. No, my Lockwood 680 video. I died one off the nuke. That shit was annoying. So annoying. Yes! MGP! Oh, leave a like. Subscribe. Leave the noties on. Yeah, don't turn that shit off. Keep the noties on. Then you get notified whenever I upload the best builds. You can click on my video and boom. You got the best build in the game. Let's freaking go, boys. Oh my days. That was a crazy burp. Can we get one more nuke? I'm going to play super aggressive now. I'm just going to show you guys like what you can do with this weapon. And I'm just going to play aggressive and not really care if I die. I'm just going to try to maximize my kills. We got the 30 round mag on here, which if you do die a lot, you really don't need the 30 round mag. I just see it off. Since I'm going for the nuke, I need that 30 round mag. If I'm not going for the nuke, I'm not going to really run the 30 round mag. I'm going... Teammates, can you guys calm down, motherfuckers? Dude, they're ruining... Okay, no, me and my teammates are ruining these enemies' experiences. I feel bad. Okay, what they need to add is like a no shotgun shipment. That's what we need in this game. No shotgun shipment. That would make the game a lot better in my opinion. Let me know in the comments. Would you want a no shotgun shipment? That'd be sick. Just to try it out. Playing shipment with no shotguns, and goddamn, I got like 2 kills there after all those shots, dude. 2 kills. I feel like, you know, I'm just making 4th of July come early. The enemies, all they see is just fire on their screen. I still have so many shots. Just violating everybody. Jesus. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get some bad karma. I'm gonna have like some really bad dreams tonight. I'm gonna get a fucking wet dream tonight as karma for doing this. Well, okay, enemies spawning in front of us. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna put them in a spawn trap. Let's see what I can do. If I can get behind, it's a little bit easier in domination because these spawns basically feel like the Modern Warfare 2 spawns, and like the enemies will like spawn in front of you based off where your teammates are. And if you're in like a corner of the map, you can get them to all spawn in behind you. These guys, oh, they're not having a good time at all. That'd be sick if like this, if you got the MGB also, if it was in like a different slot, kind of like if you had to click an extra 2 buttons to be able to call it in, because I always accidentally call in my MGBs. I bet you guys do that all the time too. You're just playing in every game, you accidentally call in your MGB. Totally. Maybe not. Oh, let's go. Come on. Oh, no. No. And I go into here. We're going to reload. We got all the enemies over here. Now I'm going to slide into them. Slide into them like I slide into those DMs. I almost said something else. I'm just going to stop right there. Oh, let's go. Okay, I'm actually having a great time with the shotgun. The one thing that's more fun with the shotgun is that it's just okay, I'm gonna call in this MGB since the game is about to end. Let's freaking go, boys. MG motherfucking B with the Riveter shotgun. I'm a loser, but this is just so we can clap the other losers. And that'd be nice if we had a no shotgun shipment, or like a shipment with like different time, like different settings. Imagine if you could do that. That'd be so fire. Oh, you know what else is fire? These enemies, dude. Let's freaking go, boys. MG motherfucking beast. Let's go. 142 and 10. Damn. So I went to go get a nuke in hardcore. That did not go well at all. Like getting a nuke in hardcore is insanely difficult with the shotgun, which, you know, I've got nukes in hardcore. We actually got a nuke on a dev, which I think I'm going to make a YouTube short TikTok out of it because it's pretty fire gameplay. I got a nuke on a developer, which if you didn't know, the developers actually have a special clan tag. They have like a white clan tag and it says like ACTI or like TVI. Basically, I think it stands for like Activision. And so I nuked him in hardcore, which is the best feeling in the world. But with the shotgun, dude, it is insanely difficult to do anything because everyone's got, okay, guys, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys sitting, looking down here? You're actually psycho. It's the northern lights for everybody. I just need to finesse them. I just need to keep sliding into them and just spam my shotgun out at them. Buddies, you guys are the most annoying people to play against. I need to nuke them and then just trash talk them for playing like this because, no, it is so unbelievably annoying, dude. Okay, I think they're sitting back again. Oh, okay, given. I do have a shotgun, but they were doing that like right when the match started. They spawned in and walked backwards. What? Okay, we're going to call on this Vito. They even mean to do that. They just got so lucky. Okay, that was a good reminder to use our trophies. We're going to throw a little Wally over there. A little RTD2. Doesn't get shit, so we're going to throw another RTD2. And that gets the kill. That's why I love having 2 of those. And then they like replenish too. This is risky. Oh, no, he just ran away. He saw me and he was like, you know what? We're just going to run away. We're not going to chow that. What? We're a panchito. We're a pussy-o. Yo, that would actually be funny for merch. I'm trying to think of things for the merch, but that's not like cringy, but also has like some of like, you know, things that we say. I feel like having panchito on there would be kind of funny because I looked it up and panchito means fried peanut, which makes it so much funnier that I've been calling people for like a whole month panchitos. So, I mean, I've been calling people fried peanuts for a while now and I didn't even realize it. So it's like, I thought I was saying something like really offensive. I was just calling them fried peanuts, which honestly, I think that's pretty offensive. I used to call people prunes, which I thought that was like crossing the line. Nah, calling someone panchito might be crossing the line. A fried peanut? Nah, dude, if someone calls me a fried peanut, that's too far, dude. Following a lawsuit right there. Okay. What the? What is this? Are you guys staying back? I cannot wait to nuke them. Because look, we're going to throw a little RTD2 over there. And we're just going to clean up. We used RTD2 to, you know, weaken them. 126. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna throw down this so we don't have to worry about anything. Teammate, I mean the enemies might start spawning in me. This is not good. Okay, we're good right there. We're gonna throw the Wally over there. I mean the RTD2. I don't know why I keep calling it Wally. Oh, I heard that footstep. I heard those. Oh, wait. We're not 29. Oh my god, yo. If you haven't subscribed now you really have to subscribe. We're almost about to get 100k subscribers. That's freaking incredible. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. 100K? 100 freaking thousand? Okay, we're not there yet. We're almost at 90,000. That's crazy. What the hell, dude? You know what? I'm going to make a viral short that's going to bring us there. And I'm trying to work on the second channel. We got it like, we're getting it edited. But I need to figure out the best intro and the best way to basically have these videos go viral instantly. If you haven't seen the second channel, you got to check it out. We have one video on there, but that was like made a while ago when I was with a different editor and just, you know, things weren't working out. But this new guy, Parker, absolute goated human being. And we are going to be taking it to new levels. I just got to really make sure I put out the right stuff. Because I'm not going to say exactly what we're doing. Most of you guys already know exactly what we're doing. But I just want to have it be, you know, a nice surprise. And need to make sure it is good. And before, I would always say, like, oh, I'm working on this channel. But then I just, oh, they're so mad. But then, like, I wouldn't be able to really get it out because, you know, just being lazy. Or I was with my grandparents and, you know, helping them out with things. Or I'll try to get, like, the long form videos out. And then I would stream. And it was just, like, basically, it's very difficult. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go extra crazy. I'm going to see how much I can piss them off. I'm going to keep moving and just hit them with some crazy movement and schmoving and to see how angry I can make these enemies. Bro, the freaking RTD2 is amazing. Yo, these enemies just started playing so unbelievably slow. I think it's just because I'm harassing them with the shotgun and they just don't like the movement. Just like really pissing them off, which I don't blame them. They all sound like dads, and they were just, you know, some blue collar workers. They were working, you know, slaving away for our country, making it great. And, you know, I'm just absolutely obliterating them. And they just want a little time to just enjoy life. Detox from work a little bit. So shout out to them, but I'm going to try to piss them off because their reactions are so funny. So freaking funny, dude. Oh my, oh no. What the fuck? Dude hunting me down. He's actually hunting me down. We're going to call on the Veto. We're going to get control of the whole map. Going to call on that right there. Going to call on my own sentry gun. I should have done this yesterday. Dude. And then they all got the nades around here. So I'm going to call on... I'm going to put my trophy system on there. So they can't really do anything to destroy that. And then I'm going to go into their spawn. I'm going to anally fuck them all. Wait, no. They all spawned into it. What the fuck? No. Dude, high rose... I'm a high score. I don't know how he's doing this to me. I'm getting humbled right now. Your bloody fire. Bro. Too close. How many kills? We have only 84. I've been slacking with these Shipment gameplays lately. I've been slacking with them. But he runs backwards to lay down. Honestly, you know, good looks. I guess you're just a better player. We still have so much time, though. We actually have enough time to be able to get... Okay, Parker, you got to cut out a lot of this. So I've been dying a lot. I don't know what's going on. I think these guys just figured out how to counter me. They just realized the less they move, the better they will do. And so I need to play a little bit slower, get them to push out. Throwing trophies over here. Do that. Protect myself from all the nades. Dude, high score? I'm fucking losing it. High score? I'm about to get my high score on you, dude. Okay, I think it was Sir Moshi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sir Moshi, the one that is getting annoyed. I need to get another sentry turret.
Bro, chill.
Nah, yeah, okay, it's Sir Moshi. Nah, you chill, dude. You're sitting in the back. I gotta get you guys out of the back. They're playing too slow. Bro, it's so funny. Okay, this is not good. There we go. Now, you know what? I'm going to call on a sentry turret right here. Trophy system there. Okay, yeah, Sir Moshi, he's camping in the back. I got to trash talk him. I got to be like, Sir Moshi, I saw you camping in the back. I had to pull out the shotgun to get you out of the back. I already know the comms are going to be great. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I might be able to get one more nuke. Dude, they're always behind me. Always in me. Wait. Okay, Veto. Gonna put that there. I gotta call this in before my teammates win the game. I would like if my teammates didn't hop in the point. but we're all good. Honestly, I'm actually happy to get off Shipment with my love-hate relationship of this map. I need Sir Moshi not to leave the game. I should call in the MGB like right now, but I'm hoping that they can just capture the hard points. Oh, they start using trophies because of my drones. See, with the drone, you can get them weak, and then you can just press into here. Nah, dude, I'm calling in my MGB. I'm about to nuke you, Sir Mochi. This is all coming down right onto you. All taking out everybody, you know. Bro, okay, at least I got Sir Mochi with the fire. We've been dying a lot. Let's get that nice inspect. Oh, my days. I'm dying way too much. I need to, like, you know, just if I'm going to do a shipment game, I can't be dying this much. We got 127 kills, though. Let's go. Sir Mochi was hiding in the back. I had to get him out of the back. Sir Mochi was just propped up with his little flashlight scope. I had to get him out.
Bro, I'm going for the fucking camos, dog. I'm not out here sweating my dick off like you. Chill the fuck out, my guy.
Honestly,
Crazy.
he's got a point.